Hello Cancer, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for following me and supporting me by watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that now. If you subscribe, like, or leave a comment, as that lets me know how the readings are panning out for you. And also feel free to share them, and if somebody you feel like they might help them in some way or form. So the other thing is, just take these are general readings, so just take what does resonate with you and leave the rest. The other thing is, I am available to take bookings for readings and or healings, either online or in person. My contact details, there's 3 different ways you can get a hold of me, are in the description box below. So let me see. Now I'm doing things in a slightly different way as far as how the reading goes. So basically there was a question. There was a question before, but now there's a question over that question, in the sense that it's a little bit more specific. There's a little bit more direction on where the reading is going. So for you, Cancer, is in what way am I above average? And the first thing when I read that question, I thought, oh, do I put that one up or do I do that? And I thought, hell yeah, because you in every way, you are above average. Does that make sense? So I feel like that's kind of like a little bit to a lot general, but these are like the readings that I'm doing, and as well as everybody else is doing, are meant to, I guess, where's the going? They're there to help you. They come up. The guidance that comes through is there to help you lift your energy levels up, and shift out of your mindset and give you a bit of a pep talk is where I'm going. So I don't know, I had a little bit of a blank there. So maybe I'm picking up on some of yous who are a little bit taken back or blown away with what this question, and you maybe have been feeling like you've put yourself away in the cupboard and you're coming out and it's like bam, and this is what Leslie's saying. So but it's not just me, it's spirit, it's Archangel Michael who is coming through these decks. So I should explain that I'm using a variety of different decks to bring through the messages. Now Archangel Michael, he's my go-to angel, but he's God's right hand, left hand man as well, and I see him to be the next closest thing to God, basically, apart from Jesus, of course. And so here we go. So Let It Be is the first card. Mother Mary is the song that I keep hearing that with John Lennon when he sings that song. So let it be. So whatever it is like, in order, when they talk about you, the question is, in what way am I above average? I'm hearing like it's learning to let it be, okay? And some of yous are really good at it, and some of yous are not so good at it. I think we're all a little bit like that on saying that, not necessarily just you, Cancer, because I know I can go there as well. But at the moment, there's something about letting it be. I said that would so that's probably at the moment either something that you could look at that is being a superpower, you could say, is bringing that energy in. So which would, for you, and what you need is above average right now. So it's like, and I feel like Spirit are just saying you can go within and to discover this love. So there's something about loving, signs. There's, the cups is all about love and relationships. So this letting it be here is partly to do with relationships. So when we go with them, and to discover the love and what energy is, there's a combination there which is coming through about, letting it be and discovering love. It's that on an emotional level. So whatever it is starting to come out, this above averageness. And when they talk about above average, it's like, I feel like there's everything about you is above average, okay? So, and it's a little bit, there's something to do with your intuition. We all have these gifts and abilities, I see them as, because everybody has the ability, has intuition. We all have, our senses, the ESP sort of thing, extrasensory perception outside of, our hearing, our sight, and that. So, but that's all extrasensory as well, as the way I see it. So, where we can tune into that more and be in our telepathic energy. So, there's something about relationships and love. I feel like is where, that is you know, you're good at building them if you let yourself go there, building relationships with others, and that can be, you know, above average in the ability to see things and communicate in a different way than, especially with relationships, if you let that be. So the other card here is wear colors that increase your vibration, that make you glow and smile and feel good. So this is the third card that's come out here. So I'm just like, there is something about, you know, shifting the inside, you know, and to the outside, and shifting the outside of colors. So there's something that's not, it may be a hard pill to swallow for some of you, but it's like, it's really like bringing yourself out. So whatever it is that is blocking you or holding you, it's like, just let it be. When in going within to discover that energy of love and bring that out, especially probably, I feel like for some of you it's around a relationship. But that's the thing, is like with you, it's like there's this energy to actually help to raise your vibration above average, so you can get into that above average side of you with your intuition and the way that you work with relationships. And the colors, you know, it's maybe that you've been a bit dull with colors lately, or a little bit down and out feeling. So using those colors to vibrate, bring out your energy a bit more. Go into nature or the garden, bush, walk, farm walk, you know, walk on the beach, or go around for a walk around the lake. A beach doesn't necessarily mean the beach of the Moana, the sea. It could be the lake, you know, Roto. Anyway, so this card here with, you know, Archangel Michael is suggesting that, because that can help bring out what it is, where it is that you are wanting or needing, or would be helpful for you to bring out your yourself, basically, and let you explore. So the other two cards is communication is key, and then we have faith in your dreams. So have faith in your dreams. So these two cards, I feel like it's like, you know, keep moving or maintaining that energy as in building relationships with people. And it's like, you know, and, you know, this is not just with other people, but with yourself as well, because if you're doing that with yourself, it means that you're going to be able to create better, it'll just that ripple on, that flow on effect, create better relationships with others. I was going to say explanations, but that too. So the Judgment card has come out here, so let it be. It talks about, I'm hearing straight off the bat, there is about judgment, about freeing yourself. So I like this card here. I like them all really, but this one and how they all just seem to fit in. So 20, there's the so there's something about, you know, I'm just hearing two for me is around relationships, and 0 is in God's is a godly one. It's for me, it's you're going into that God space, or the transitionary period where there is nothing. So that's kind of like coming back into a space of just letting it be, or whatever it is that is there. That is, I wouldn't say blocking necessarily you and seeing or being your true self, okay? And, you know, bring out your abilities and your skills. So going within to discover love. The next card is strength here with the 9 of Wands. You've been on a bit of a journey, but something is coming to an end. So it's like, but once again, letting it be. It's kind of something's been pulling out of you, so just going with the flow of that. The third card is the 7 of Wands. There's the word valor that's connected with that, with wearing the colors. So, you know, it's interesting because I see that, you know, the 7 here is like there's a turning point, and with the 7 of Wands, is quite often depicted or seen as a card that, you know, we can that shows about, you know, that sense of protection or creating boundaries as well. So, you know, and when we're bright, when we're bright and our energy is a little bit higher to a lot higher to excellent, you know, our vibration increases, so not a lot is able to get into that space. And I feel like whatever it is that you do when you're rolling in that energy, it's just amazing. So it's like that's one of the things that I feel like can be above average when I guess that's like with all of us, but we're talking about you at the moment. So that's where I feel like it's working on that. But there's also the Seven of Wands is like there is something about, there's some sort of protectiveness that's in there that's coming through here, but more so, boundaries with other people's energies, basically. But also just wearing these bright colors can help, move through that or push past that, whatever it comes through. So it's just like, there's no match with a lower energy, okay? Worry, Five of Pentacles, okay, with this go into nature. So there could be a little bit of worry around that, and could be around financial stuff, your energy levels and that sort of thing. But they're talking about here is like working towards building yourself up, your energy levels up. By the sound of it, some of you have been through a little bit of a rough patch, okay. But I feel like, even though there's this worry in the Five of Pentacles, it's just like you're just in a way, you're going through something and something is going to turn around. And the more that you take action towards things, the more things are going to change. So you're just in a space, and it's really, part of the process of where you're going. And what I'm hearing from Spirit, it's, things are changing. And the good thing about it, what I'm hearing from Spirit is it's the things in this respect, they're changing, but it's like, it's when you go through this happens less now than what it did before. And nature, going into nature can actually shift our energy as well, like quite quickly if we let it. Nine of Cups, that's like, there you are in your happiest state, in your happiness, moving towards that. So I'm feeling like, guiding yourself, but guiding others as well is one of those above average or superpowers that you have. You have a tendency to be quite bubbly, Spirit is saying, for a lot of you. And like with everybody, we have our ups and downs, our ebbs and lows, and and that sort of thing. But the Nine of Cups talks about happiness. So there's like, some people call it the wish card. But as you move through that, it's like you'll get to there as long as you do. You start working with yourself or within yourself as well, and letting out that staying focused or staying and holding that vision to where it is that you do want to go rather than where you don't want to go. Because I keep going back to that thing is like, you are above average, and we all are when we're especially more so when we're in our happy space, okay? So we just got to remember when we're in our funky spaces, when there's something going on, that we are above average even then, and we're just having a moment. So it's bringing out that energy, above average energy, to help us to move through it, because it's like we have all the knowledge, you have all the knowledge and the wisdom, there for you to make that road or that journey with whatever is going on, the processing or the discovering, what I like to call it, that is happening through that time to get you back to or more into this happiness space. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there for you now, Pisces. Oh, hang on. All the water signs are here coming through. I want to say Cancer. I've already done Scorpio and Pisces. But so there may be some Scorpio, Pisces energies around you, and that are maybe bouncing off you as well. So, and of course they're water signs, so they could be actually going, some of them around you could be going through a similar sort of process that you are all able to, or you especially are able to, bring out this enthusiastic and curious mindset, and to pull them out of a space to that they've kind of maybe dug a hole in. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave it there for you now with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, and adventure across all time, spaces, and dimensions, in abundance. Okay. Bye for now.